Inside Highland Arena, the 2025 GLVC Men's Basketball Championship here on the GLVC Sports Network. John Edwards, Tyler Madsen, Sarah Daly will be here all weekend long. It'll be the number 1 seed Missouri State S&T Miners taking on the McHenry Bearcats in our first game. And Tyler, should be a good contest with Missouri S&T, their highest ever ranking in a conference tournament, making their 6th appearance here this weekend.
An impressive regular season for the Miners, going 17-3 through this gauntlet. They were never challenged throughout the season, built a 4 or 5 game lead early, and got all the way to this number 1 seed today.
We'll step aside, we'll take a timeout, we'll come back. We'll have postseason awards, starting lineups, and tip-off here on the GLVC Sports Network.
Bardock Awards and Promotional Products, your source for awards, large and small.
Located in Indianapolis and family-owned for 3 generations, Bardock Awards serves clients nationwide, offering an impressive array of custom corporate awards, trophies, plaques, promotional products, and engraving. Recognized multiple times by the ARA for quality and design, most recently as ARA's Large Business Retailer of the Year, we have a long-standing reputation for quality, service, and integrity. In order to design and manufacture the finest gifts and awards, we begin with the finest materials and invest in the latest technology and equipment. Every member of our experienced team is dedicated to exceeding expectations. We work closely with our clients to achieve their vision, and we always deliver orders accurately and on time. Recognize excellence, celebrate outstanding accomplishments, and acknowledge superior efforts with the best. Bardock Awards and Promotional Products.
Back inside Highland Arena, John Edwards with you. Tyler Madsen, Sarah Daly here. Postseason awards are going to be introduced.
Recognizing this season's GLVC all-conference honorees and award winners participating in this contest. Presenting the awards to GLVC Commissioner Jim Halmich, Missouri S&T Director of Athletics Melissa Ringhausen, Southwest Baptist University Director of Athletics Clark Sheedy, and Upper Iowa SWA Emily Georgeson. For McHenry, the Spalding Sportsmanship Award, Justin King. For the all-defensive team, Joey Eisman. Second team, all GLVC, Kevin Stein.
You work for the GLVC or what? I'm an intern. Like for the GLVC? Yeah, for the GLVC. How does that work? So pretty much.
And for Missouri S&T, the Spalding Sportsmanship Award, Tyler Heidrich. All defensive team, Lavelle Williams. And Alex Panassi. The all-freshman team, Zach Brown. First team, all GLVC, Lavelle Williams. And Andrew Young. the GLBC basketball tournament between McHenry University Bearcats and the Missouri University S&T Miners. McHenry enters today's game as the number 8 seed with an overall record of 14-13, while Missouri S&T enters this afternoon's game with the number 1 seed and overall record of 23-4. Now let's meet our starting lineups. For McHenry, at guard, the 6'2" senior from Osage, Illinois, number 0, Joey Neisman. At forward, a 6'7" redshirt junior from Compton, Illinois, number 3, Noah Franklin. At guard, 6'7", redshirt sophomore from Belgrade, Serbia, number 5, Luka Mateski. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Chester, New York, number 11, Kevin Stein. And at guard, a 6'5" senior from Romeoville, Illinois, number 22, Destin Whitaker. The Bearcats are coached by Mr. George Suggs. And now your starting lineup for Missouri S&T. At guard, a 6'3" junior from Lee Summit, Missouri, number 2, Alex Mateski. At guard, a 6'5" graduate from Lakewood Hills, Illinois, number 5, Ryan Soroka. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, number 10, Cameron Stovall. And at guard, a 6'2" senior from Rogers, Minnesota, number 14, Lavelle Williams. And at forward, a 6'9" junior from Baldwin, Missouri, number 34, Andrew Young. The Miners are coached by Mr. Bill Walker.
Inside Highland Arena. The number 1 seed Missouri S&T Miners, number 10 in the NABC this week, taking on the 8 seed McHenry Bearcats. They come in with a 14-13 record overall, Tyler, 11-9 in conference play. They won a GLVC title back in 2023, making their 6th appearance. And coming down the stretch, struggled a little bit. They were 3-2 in their last 5. They beat Rockhurst 67-65 and SBU 76-64. The last time these two teams played was back on January 25th, a game which Missouri S&T won 84-69. This is the 16th appearance between the two sides, with Missouri S&T holding a 10-5 mark.
Yeah, John, mentioned that game earlier this year, that 84-69 win for S&T. A couple things to pull from that game: a +11 rebound margin for the Miners, and then 21-4 points off turnovers. Missouri S&T turned 17 McHenry turnovers into 21 points, 13 S&T turnovers, only 4 points for McHenry. They're going to have to do better today to pull the upset here in the first round.
Miners will go left to right here in the first half. Loose ball, and the Bearcats come away with it. It'll be Joey Neisman, member of the GLVC all-defensive team this year, running the point for the Bearcats, and it'll be a turnover. Send it over to Sarah Daly on the sideline.
Well, good afternoon, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be back this year. But before the game this afternoon, the GLVC Coach of the Year, Bill Walker, was honored. Now, it comes with the territory of being an athlete and sports in his family. His father, Floyd, was the director of athletics at Central Missouri. His sister recently retired as the deputy director of athletics at Wake Forest. His son played at UIS and is currently the director of operations at Abilene Christian. So not only is he starting a great tenure as head coach in his 6th season now, Coach of the Year, but the family is very proud of him as well.
Shot at the buzzer was no good by Alex Benassi. Slow start for both sides, but that always seems to be the case. For the first couple of minutes, you come into a new gym, even though you had a shoot around here, it always takes a few minutes to get things going. Noah Franklin on the low block, spins, turns, left-handed shot off the glass is good. for someone who's familiar with being here in the GLVC tournament, he's played at SBU, who's been here in past couple years.
Yeah, looked very comfortable right there. Not much Cameron Stovall could do defensively. Got isolated and got deep down on the block. Easy up and under for the first points of the game.
Three is good from the near side by Ryan Soroka. Niesman, Franklin, Mateski. Drives down the lane. Got a good screen from Franklin at the foul line. Back the other way quickly we go up court. Lavelle Williams gets it out top. Three is off the mark by Benassi. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be McHenry basketball.
S&T just one of its first 5 from the floor. 3 missed three-pointers as well. McHenry a couple early blocks as well to try to turn that momentum, but 2 for 2 on their first 2 of their first 3 possessions.
Franklin loses it. Back the other way. Stovall with the jam.
Just a pickpocket right there from Stovall. Got his hand in, knocked it away, and just took it coast to coast.
Niesman through the lane, spins off the glass. It's good. Silky smooth, Joey Niesman. Left side, it's Williams. 3 from the top is good by Cameron Stovall, who was left open.
There's been a lot of room on these early three-pointers. Not jumping out are the Bearcats defensively, and now that's the second one knocked down by S&T, who leads 8-6, 17 minutes to go first half.
Mateski with a 3, no good. Back the other way we'll go. Baseline, ball stripped by Mateski.
Mateski was pesky right there, able to get his hand in against Young, knocked it away, and first turnover of the game for S&T. Going to lead right to points for the Bearcats on the other end.
Kevin Stein, member of the second team All-GLVC team, with his first bucket of the game. 8-all. Elbow jumper is good by Lavelle Williams.
13.5 points per game on the season. Really good looking jump shot.
Mateski spins in the lane. Good scoop to the hoop by Luka Mateski. Williams, right side, gets a screen from Andrew Young. Elbow jumper on the other side, no good. Loose ball, and there's going to be a foul on Andrew Young. Media timeout on the floor. 15:55 to go here in half number 1. Tied at 10. Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Game number 1 of the men's GLVC basketball championship here from Highland Arena. 10-all through the first few minutes of the game, and teams like to get up and down the court.
Yeah, absolutely. And McHenry doing all of their work in the paint. All 10 points have come inside that area, and we will send it over to Sarah Daly.
Tyler, during that timeout, their head coach for McHenry, George Suggs, talked about urgency and getting to the ball. He said, we're kind of slow to get out. Don't be dead in the gap. We need to provide some urgency, be consistent, and step up and play the way we know how.
Hear from Sarah all weekend long. Glad she's here, able to join us this week. Rennie Harris now entered the game. Missouri S&T comes out of the media break with a half-court press. Underneath, wide open, Luka Mateski. Did he jam that one, or did he lay it in and then just grab the rim after?
It turned into a layup, but either way, 2 points nonetheless. But again, all 12 points now for the Bearcats, coming right around the hoop. Lots of mid-range jumpers and three-point shots for S&T so far.
Williams gives it up. Three from the top of the key is good by Andrew Young. Played his high school basketball right down the street at Marquette High School.
37% three-point shooter. That's a great option to have here at this level.
Baseline, Stein, Harris. Changes directions, takes the big man, now gets it into the hands of Hayden Meeks, who's checked in. And he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Hayden Meeks is a big player. And one of the things that's scary for an opponent is the fact that he also not only can play the inside game, but shoots it well from the outside as well.
Yeah, was limited a bit by injury earlier this season, but as you mentioned, John, 26 triples on the year, has that inside-out ability.
First free throw by Meeks is no good. 65.5% from the free throw line on the season. One of two for Meeks from the free throw line. 13 all. Williams on the baseline. Pass goes out of bounds from Ryan Soroka.
Young was trying to get position down low against Meeks, but right as Young was able to establish that position on the block, his body took him in closer to the basket. Pass was already directed down further along the baseline, and second turnover here for the Miners.
Rennie Harris gives it to Mateski. Changes directions, reverse layup is good, and a foul.
And even bigger, that's a second foul on Cameron Stovall, who is going to head right to the bench as a trio of Miners set to check in, John.
Blaze Beauchamp. It's a wholesale line change here.
And the line with the basket, Luka Mateski.
Adam Rickman, Zach Brown entering the game for the Miners. Mateski will go to the free throw line. Quickly up court, the Miners get it up court, and there's going to be a foul on Rennie Harris as he grabbed Adam Rickman.
McKicker foul, number 42, Rennie Harris, his first.
Harris committing the foul to prevent the easy layup as S&T transitioned very quickly off the made free throw. Now it'll be a pair. John, as you mentioned, the line for Rickman.
34.5% for Rickman from the free throw line. Knocks down the first.
$11 of 30 now on the year for Rickman from the free throw line.
I had to do a double take at that number. That's my foul shooting percentage from the free throw line. 1 of 2 for Rickman. Chavez Woods fired the ball over off of Hayden Meeks' head. Niesman runs into a double team. Meeks spins. There's going to be a travel on Hayden Meeks.
Great defensive set there from Rickman. Right back on the other end was all over Meeks on that time. He got Meeks a bit flustered and got the feet moving before the ball went down.
Williams, now Beauchamp. Inside to Zach Brown. Meeks banging him around pretty good inside the box. Williams, pull-up jumper Off the iron, no good, loose ball, and there's going to be a foul on Hayden Meeks.
Got caught with his arm right around the waist of Zach Brown. Reset the shot clock to 20. Second team foul from McKendry.
Williams to inbound. Brown back to Williams, baseline jumper short. Mateski gets it into the hands of Joey Niesman. S&T extending that defense all the way out towards half court.
And a very aggressive defense here in the first half from the Miners.
And that came after that wholesale line change that Bill Walker made. Williams guarded by Mateski. Inside they go to Zach Brown. Turnaround is good.
It's Brown on the board, but McKendry, their own worst enemy on the offensive end. They're 7 of 8 from the floor, John, but 4 turnovers.
Mateski. Double team Adam. Meeks open for a 3. Gets the defender to fly past them. In the air, it's good.
3-point basket, Meeks.
That's Benassi there. Left side, and 3 is good by Blaze Beauchamp.
Great pass, whipped all the way from top right down to low left from Benassi. Set up the easy 3-point look on that double skip pass.
Mateski uses the screen, double team with him. He gets it over to Meeks. Runs into a double team, cross court. Chavez Woods for 3 off the iron. No good. Rebounded down by Rickman. Quickly to Miners back up court. Benassi, now Beauchamp.
A lot of energy from this second unit here of Missouri S&T.
Back out top, it's Rickman. Inside, there's going to be another foul on Hayden Meeks. That's going to be his second. Second foul on Meeks. Media timeout. Tied at 19. You're watching the 2025 GLVC Men's Basketball Championship on the GLVC Sports Network. Back inside Highland Arena, tied at 19, 11:57 to go in half number 1 of our first quarterfinal. It'll be 2 men's quarterfinals, followed tonight by the women's quarterfinals. The top 2 seeds play on Thursday, and then tomorrow will be the bottom half of the brackets. So,
of the number 2 seed, Umsel Tritons and Rockhurst coming up next, as Umsel rebounded from a really sluggish start to the year to get going here late in the season.
Sarah Daly, what do you have?
Well, just there during that timeout, head coach Bill Walker talking to the guys about don't gamble. Be sure that you have solid pressure in hopes that they just throw it away. Really be smart about your presence, where you are in the court, and your intentions. So once again, don't gamble, just play smart ball.
Blaze Beauchamp picks up the foul.
That's what we were talking about, obviously, John, noticing obviously a real uptick there on the defensive pressure and intensity by S&T really during that second little segment here of the first half. But, you know, obviously it was getting a little over the top, especially early on, leading to some pretty easy buckets for McKendry. So settling in a little bit and just playing a little bit more solid defense, as Sarah Day just reported there.
3 was no good. Miners come back the other direction. Aiden Burns has checked into the game. Williams, left side. Beauchamp Drives, kicks it right side. Going to the floor was Kevin Stein. 3 from the top of the key is good by Lavelle Williams.
The extra pass got to Williams. He would have even had one more. The McKendree defense was out of sorts after the stumble there by Stein, and that just set up an easy shot there for Williams.
Niesman off the glass is good.
Joey Niesman listed at 6'2", going up there.
Williams. Beauchamp. Drives, changes directions. Scoop underneath, no good. Rebounded down by Noah Franklin.
Beauchamp trying to draw contact there, but good stout defense there by McKendree. Beauchamp initiated the contact, didn't get rewarded with a bailout.
3 from the right corner, no good. Brown with the rebound. Williams. Top of the key. Beauchamp. And Noah Franklin covering Zach Brown. Rickman. Inside Brown. He loses it. And Franklin was able to get the strip.
Well defended there by Franklin. Solid defensive set once again by McKendree. Bill Walker was looking for maybe a hand check or even a foul call there.
Stein. A lot of contact. The officials letting him play here today. Justin King. Franklin with 8 on the shot clock. Franklin inside the lane with 5. Look for the back cut. It's going to go out of bounds. They'll have 2 on the shot clock. Andrew Young from Missouri S&T. Luka Mateski for the Bearcats entering the game. 2 on the shot clock for the Bearcats. Cameron Stovall will come back in. He'll come in with 2 fouls. Alex Benassi will also come back in. It's going to be almost a catch and shoot situation. And a shot clock violation as Destin Whitaker lost where he was on the floor and how much time was left on the shot clock, even though the bench was yelling at him how much time. 5th turnover of the game for the Bearcats. Young gives it to Benassi at the elbow. Baseline, it's Young. And they're going to call a foul on Noah Franklin. I'm not a big fan of that call, only because Franklin had position and Young just kind of tried to move him.
Yeah, and the arm even looked like elbow kind of came out a little bit, but was shielded a little bit here from the sideline view.
Both teams with 4 fouls here in the half. Aiden Burns into a double team. Young for 3, no good. Niesman will bring it up court. Niesman pulled the double team, missed Franklin, who was cutting to the bat. Harris turns. Franklin, now Mateski into a double team. He's getting grabbed, no call. Takes it to the basket, and finally a whistle.
And it's going to be Stovall.
That's going to be his
on the
third.
back side. I was a little concerned with Stovall on the initial hedge, but he backed off smartly on the hedge out top, but ran right into him along the baseline. So I don't know if Bill Walker was trying to steal, a minute or two to get through the under 8 media timeout, but that's less than a minute of game time on the floor again for Stovall. And he's not only going to be done for this first half, but
part of the second half as well.
Going to go into the second half with 3 fouls. tough piece to lose for a guy who averages, just shy of 10 points a game, shoots better than 52% from the floor.
Mateski makes both free throws. Benassi picked up the dribble, and a steal by Rennie Harris. Benassi dives across the floor, knocks it out of bounds. Good hustle by Alex Benassi.
Good hustle to prevent at least an easy layup. 6 ties, 10 lead changes here.
We're going to put 20 on the shot clock. I mean, they lose 5 seconds from that. Harris. Mateski. Harris once again finds the cutter. Mateski jams one home.
Through contact as well. Mateski, 13 points. Bearcats up 3.
Burns. Young. Young gets banged and fouled. He'll go to the floor in the free throw line. Media timeout on the floor. 7:49 to go in a half. Bearcats lead by 3 back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
At Primo Designs, we offer a full range of products to showcase your brand. Our products are crafted with the highest quality materials, from stylish apparel to versatile promotional items, ensuring your brand is always front and center. Make your brand stand out with apparel and promotional products that leave a lasting impression. Streamline your ordering process with our efficient ordering system for both apparel and promotional products. Quick, easy, and reliable. Trust Primo Designs to deliver excellence in every order. Visit primodesigns.net today to learn.
Back inside Highland Arena. First media timeout in which we weren't tied. We were tied at the first one. We were tied at the second one. McHenry shooting 71.5% here, which is ridiculous.
That's been the trend of the whole first half. They've shot it incredibly well, but 5 turnovers. Just taking care of the basketball. Can definitely find a way to just get more shots. I've only 1 of 5 from deep, so continuing to pressure inside. Mentioned one big thing about this game with the rebound margin and difference of that first meeting. It's +3 for McHenry here on the outset. Send it over quickly to Sarah Daly. Sarah, what you got?
All right, thank you, Tyler. You just mentioned the pressure, and that's what head coach George Suggs was just discussing with this team. He said they try to get out. They don't take very good shots. We keep that pressure high. Let's execute. He's very excited. The energy is very high. And once again, this coach is always cool, calm, and collected with his demeanor. So he's carrying that throughout this first half here this afternoon.
I love how Sowers, like her voice fluctuates with depending on the noise inside. Like she's at a golf tournament. Like
it's a small arena, standing right under where you're shooting free throws. I don't blame her. We've all been in that spot doing that play-by-play or anything. All of a sudden, you're talking about a kid shooting 50% from the free throw line in a dead arena. You never want to be that person. So
yeah, you don't want to be, but sometimes you have to be. Inside 10 on the shot clock for the Bearcats. Franklin with 4.
Gotta go.
Franklin's shot is going to be blocked. It'll be another shot clock violation.
Should have taken his first thought. He wanted to shoot the 3 with about 4 or 5 on the shot clock, hesitated, then got stuck, and Andrew Young was right in his face. Had no chance the second time around. Just a little disjointed on that possession for the Bearcats.
Williams baseline. Benassi cross court. Young drives. Ball stripped. Loose ball.
It's got to be something. Jump ball.
Held ball.
Whoa. Easy getting up, everybody. Again, from the deep corner, all the way out to the right elbow. There's no way that pass can get through. Possession arrows to McKendree anyway. And that's what they're going to decide. It's a jump ball, turnover for S&T. Oh.
McKendree's ball, the alternate possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they had signaled. They were signaling to reset the shot clock. I thought it was a 3-4 that got held up, not the 30.
A 1-2-2 from the Miners. They settle it into the half court now. They go to a trap there. Franklin. Niesman. Mateski. Franklin. Shots blocked by Andrew Young. Williams gets grabbed, gives it to Young. He gets fouled.
He's got really good control of his body for a big man, does Young. You know, last possession was able to recover from getting it knocked away. You know, it ended up being a jump ball, but quick recovery to secure the loose ball. And then right there, found himself in the right spot at the right time. Williams had to have an outlet to get it to. Found the right guy. And now Young will head to the free throw line.
Franklin picks up his second. So Rennie Harris, Rennie Harris, Hayden Meeks, and Noah Franklin, each with 2 fouls apiece, which is troublesome for McHenry because 2 of their 3 bigs are in foul trouble here.
Yeah, the minutes have been spread out on this McHenry team, but it's a little deceptive just because of the number of games that different guys have missed throughout the year. The depth can be there, but with 16 fouls only spread out between 3 guys, it's not really what George Suggs is looking for, of course, by any stretch.
Whitaker drives the lane, should have went up straight away, and then a turnover.
A lot of indecision here from McHenry in this first half.
Interesting defense by Joey Niesman, who played with his back to the basket. 3, no good. Young, rebound, put back, good.
No shot underneath on that box out for Whitaker. Would like to see Mateski get a little bit more involved on the offensive end here for McHenry. 13 points already. He averages 9 a game. Had the hot hand early, but we have not seen him do much offensively here in the last, say, about 6 or 7 minutes.
Niesman for 3, good. And that was a deep 3 by Joey Niesman in front of the S&T bench. Young. Soroka. Now Benassi. Ball will go out of bounds off of Joey Niesman. It'll be Miners basketball. Williams. Young with a 3, no good. There's going to be a foul on the Miners. Adam Rickman picks up the foul. That's going to be his first 16 foul. Both teams with 16 fouls. Niesman, center to court, it's Whitaker. Mateski directing traffic. Meeks gets past Young, layup is good.
Great take by Meeks.
Young, Williams. Back to Young, spots for 3, pinballs around and rolls in.
Double figures now for Young, and believe it or not, we're tied again. 8th tie of the first half. We've had 12 lead changes. Nobody's led by more than 3.
Kevin Stein, Niesman, back over to Stein. Mateski drives baseline, kicks it out. Niesman for three, off the iron, no good. Rickman with a rebound. Benassi. Cross court, it's Young. Extra pass to the corner. Soroka. Williams gets the defender in the air. Inside to three, no good. Niesman with the rebound. Niesman drives. And Meeks gets fouled from behind.
I don't know that Williams necessarily committed a foul there, but he probably got away with one or two earlier in the possession. So the S&T bench isn't going to like it, but that was maybe fool me once, fool me twice, get it a third time. 30-30, John. 3:36 to go in the first half.
Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Back inside Highland Arena. Lavelle Williams picked up that last foul. 17 foul on Missouri S&T. McKendry will go to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. Ada Meeks will go to the free throw line for the Bearcats. Meeks with 6 points on the afternoon. First free throw is no good. Williams, Benassi, covered by Niesman. Inside Williams. Benassi for a deep three. It's going to be short. Mateski with the rebound. Mateski loses his balance and airmails one out of bounds. Williams, covered by Mateski. Young. There's going to be a collision of bodies inside. Foul will be on Luka Mateski. That'll send Lavelle Williams to the free throw line.
At the line, number 14, Lavelle Williams.
Williams 74% from the stripe on the season, 1-and-1. Free throw's good. Zach Brown enters the game again for the Miners. Second free throw, good. Miners lead by 2 with under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Mateski. Niesman gives it to Meeks. Meeks inside. Meeks turns, pivots. Shot is no good. Zach Brown on the defense.
Fantastic defense there by Brown. Was straight up the entire way. Shot clock was running down.
Inside shot off the glass from Andrew Young was no good. Not sure how he got it off the glass in that position.
Ooh.
Meeks. Mateski drives the lane. Shots blocked. Up court, Soroka. Now Benassi.
Two-way. Brown wanted it on the inside. Had good position.
Benassi put it to the floor. Williams spins. Turnaround hook shot. No good. Loose ball. Williams gets to it. Soroka for three. Off the mark. Put back by Brown is good. And a timeout taken by the Bearcats. Largest lead at a half is 4. It's a 30-second timeout.
This has one of those old Big Ten game feels to it where all of a sudden a 7-0 run feels like a 15-0 run.
You must be talking about Wisconsin.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day. But yes, obviously McKendree up 3, gives up 7 in a row, and it's been a little while since McKendree's even scored. It's been almost 3.5 minutes since McKendree's gotten a basket. Really struggled a bit offensively, and then some pretty easy stickbacks in the past couple of minutes by this Miners squad to pull ahead by 4 with 1:23 to go here in the first half.
Give credit to Missouri S&T's defense on this Bearcats offense because they've really forced them to play the shot clock. By the time they get into any sort of offensive set, they're already inside of 20 seconds.
Well, we talked about the number of different defenses they have thrown at them. Now just a straight man-to-man, but we've seen the 1-2-2. We've seen some more trapping things at midcourt. Here comes the trap again. They're going to go at Niesman, but again, just like you said, we're at 19 on the shot clock, and McKendree's just inside the volleyball line, the 10-foot line.
Stein. And there's 10 on the shot clock. Look, the offense is completely stagnant. 5 on the shot clock, Niesman. Meeks for 3, left corner, off the iron, no good. Ball tapped out towards the three-point line. Niesman spots 3, no good.
Well, if you're going to get a second chance like that, he's right there. And now S&T is going to burn its use it or lose it timeout. 42.7 left in the first half. A chance to go up maybe 3 possessions with a three-pointer here, John.
Missouri S&T, the top team in the conference in scoring, almost 85 points a game. Defensively, they give up 73. And they make their offensive opponents work hard.
Yeah, we were a little slow here at the start and then really picked up the pace, and now all of a sudden it's turned back into a bit of a grind. Again, this was 84-69 when these two teams met in Lebanon back on January 25th, and the two teams at that point, John, were really on different trajectories. That was the ninth win in a row for S&T, got all the way to a 12-game win streak before S&T finished the year 4-3 in its last 7. McKendree, meanwhile, that was part of a 2-7 stretch. It ended that 2-7 stretch, and then McKendree went 6-3 in its last 9. So that was that line of demarcation. They rebounded after that S&T loss at home, but two teams that were in different spots at that point. Looked like McKendree might not even make the conference tournament. Really picked it up toward the end of the year, but if S&T hurries, they can go 2 for 1. I don't know if that's going to be the intention out of the timeout. Doesn't look like it now.
Benassi drives the lane. Good defense by Rennie Harris.
Shot clock should not have reset.
Should not have reset.
Coming up at the half, we'll have Melissa Ringhausen, the Director of Athletics of Missouri S&T, join us here, so be sure to stick around during the half. Also look at some stats and scores and take a look around the Midwest region. 2 other conference tournaments already underway with quarterfinal games done. What does that mean for the Miners? We'll talk about that at halftime as well. Got to see what's going on with the shot clock here. They're going to say 10. It should be about 7 or 8.
A lot of confusion going on.
Well, at the last stoppage, we had 42 on the clock, and there was 25 on the shot clock. So we're just doing math. We should be at 7 or 8 here.
Depends on whose math you're asking about.
This is S&T. It should be pretty darn good math.
Right?
I hope so. My brother-in-law with 2 degrees from S&T would probably feel pretty good about his math skills. There we go. Look at that 8. Here we go.
What, 1 degree wasn't enough?
We call him Rich Uncle Levi for a reason. Eight on the shot clock, 24.9 on the game clock here in the first half.
So it'll
No,
be
we are actually. What are we doing?
very confused. Williams with, wow, it was a slow starting clock.
Turnover by the Miners will give it McKendree the final possession of the half if they choose to go that way.
Niesman with 6. Niesman drives, spins, loses the ball. It's going to go out of bounds with 1.1 left.
So the hot start from McKendree has cooled off, still to a tune of 52%, but now the 8th turnover of the half for the Bearcats today.
Shot by Williams at the buzzer, off the front of the rim, no good. At the end of the first half, Missouri S&T shooting 38% from the floor leads leads McHenry Bearcats. I'm having a hard time with the M's here today. 34-30. We'll send it over to Sarah Daly.
All right, Coach. Up by 4 heading into this second half, and it's the largest lead we've seen most of the game to the last minute 30. So how are you going to widen that gap here, and what are you going to tell the guys in the locker room?
It is what we thought it was going to be, and that's a really, really physical game out there. They're a physical team and a good team. How we widen it is we got to give up less scouting report baskets. They've gone to their strong move like 4 times. They know it, but we got to enact it a little bit.
You had a couple conversations with the officials on the sides, and Cameron in a little bit of foul trouble early. So how are we going to approach his use on the floor here the second half?
That's therapeutic for me to have conversations with the officials, but yeah, I mean it's you're never happy with him. I'm sure he's got some that he wishes he had back, but we got to play the game as it's being called.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Back to you.
Bill Walker calls talking to the officials therapeutic, and I'll step aside. Missouri S&T leads at the half, 34-30. Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
Welcome back to Highland Arena in St. Charles, Missouri. Our score at the half, Missouri S&T on top of McKendree, 34-30. Joined at the half by Missouri S&T Director of Athletics, Melissa Ringhausen. Thanks so much for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk about this team that's out here on the floor right now, this men's program, an incredible season, 23-4 regular season championship in the GLVC, currently sitting number 1 in the Midwest region. Just an incredible year and an incredible job done so far by this team and Coach Bill Walker.
Yeah, Coach Walker and these young men, they've been outstanding to watch, and just to watch them grow, and just the team chemistry throughout the season, and just their confidence and just their will to win and how hard they play, and it's night after night, and just what a fun season to go through.
It's been really fun to watch all season long. We look forward to continuing to follow them, obviously, throughout the entire postseason. But Missouri S&T is going to bookend our quarterfinals here today, and then tomorrow we start with the S&T men, and we're going to close out the night, late night tomorrow night, with the S&T women coming in as the number 6 seed. They're going to take on Quincy, but an incredible year as well for the S&T women.
Yeah, I feel a little bit. I feel a little sorry for our women. They've been, a little bit shadowed by such a successful men's season this year, but they're having a good year as well. 6th seed in the women's tournament, and I'm really excited to watch them play tomorrow evening. And I think they have a great chance of moving forward in the GLVC, and are positioned well to do really well this tournament.
And obviously another strong winter sport on the campus there in Rolla is the swimming program. And obviously we got nationals coming up. Let's talk a little bit about the pool and what we see for S&T coming up this winter.
Yeah, swimming's always been one of our traditionally strongest programs. We always send swimmers to the national championship, and this year is no different. We qualified 3 swimmers as well as 2 relays, and so they're getting ready to go on their way. So we're expecting them to do really well there under head coach Danny Murphy. He's been with us, I think this is his 3rd season now. Time gets away from me, but he's an alum of the university as well, and been a great addition to our coaching staff with the retirement of Coach Doug Grooms, who was with us for many, many, many years and did a great job with the program.
Long time, did a really good job, as you just said, with that program. So this is obviously the time of the year that athletic directors, sports information directors, athletic trainers, nobody gets any sleep because it's that dreaded crossover season. So we'll look ahead as, hopefully we've pushed out this last little bit of nasty cold weather for mid-Missouri. Let's talk a little bit of some spring sports. Obviously the men's outdoor track and field program has been one of the conference's best now for a number of years. Expecting another good year, I'm assuming, with the track and field programs.
Yeah, they just came off of the GLVC indoor. We have some of our better runners are redshirting on the indoor season. So the men finished, the women finished 7th and the men finished 5th. I'm going off the top of my head here. But we did redshirt some of our top runners, getting ready to go into the outdoor season. It's always one of our stronger programs as well. So I'm not sure what their status is for the outdoor season yet. But baseball and softball just opening up their season. Our baseball team just played yesterday in the 70-mile-per-hour winds and 14-degree wind chills. So that's a great student-athlete experience, right? But both of those programs, heading up, our women coming off of the regional appearance last year, and we have a new head coach, Summer Shockley, Summer Agnagstopoulos. I love her last name.
Oh, my goodness. Say that one more time.
Agnagstopoulos.
Oh, my goodness. Don't ask me to spell it. We'll just say it. That's okay.
But she's going to be she's going to do a great job for us. They started out with top 10 teams in the nation. They've been playing in tournaments and just a horrendous schedule, right? So they've been tested early and really going out there and playing tough teams. So I'm excited to see them get into conference play and do really well. We have a lot of our players back from last year, and I know they're really itching to get into conference play and do well.
And one other sport I've had the chance to call the men's golf championships in the past as well.
Yes.
A little bit of a transition with the men's golf program there at S&T, but still a program that's always one to be respected throughout the region as well. It's a program that draws that attention, and they've done really well in recent years.
Yeah, we had the Coach Green left for a Division I opportunity at the end of the last season, but Coach Monaco came in, and they are doing fantastic this year. They were off to a great season in the fall, and starting up their spring season right now, and so we're super excited about what he's going to do with the program.
Well, you think about S&T and you think about March and you think about Green, obviously a big alumni event coming up every year. Talk a little bit about St. Patrick's and the celebration coming up in Rolla in the next week or so, I suppose.
Yeah, St. Pat's is just it's a huge tradition, always has been at the university for, 150 years. Don't quote me on that, but a long time, and it is coming up here next weekend. And it's a great event. It brings so many alumni and people back to Rolla and the campus. And so a lot of events are planned, and it'll be a happening place on campus next weekend, and so, the campus getting ready for that event.
I referenced at one point during the first half, my brother-in-law is a two-time alum of S&T, and so he still speaks fondly of that weekend and his time spent there and time he spent living with men's soccer players and things like that. And so obviously a great campus in Rolla, things continuing to build all the time, and a great job under your leadership as well.
Well, thank you. Our teams are doing well and just have a great staff and just great student athletes. It's a tough school academically, and so these student athletes that are out there playing, they are the full package deal. They're very bright, very smart in the classroom, but obviously, with our men's program and many of our other sports, they do very well athletically as well.
Melissa Ringhausen, my guest at the half. Thanks so much for coming on. We'll maybe catch you a little bit later this tournament if the Miners keep moving along.
All right, thank you.
All right. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with a little bit more, talk about halftime stats and a little look around the region right after this with a little bit more on the GLVC Sports Network. Welcome back to Highland Arena in St. Charles. Missouri S&T, the top seed, leading a number 8 seed McKendree 34-30. Miners closed the half on a 7-0 run. That was the best run by either team in a tightly contested first half that saw 13 lead changes and 8 different ties during the first 20 minutes of play in this 1-8 matchup. Going to send it over to Sarah Daly, who's got McKendree head coach George Sugg. Sarah, go ahead.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, Coach, the 4-point trailing actually at half going in, largest of the game. So what was your approach talking to these guys in the locker room, and how are you going to transition to take the lead back?
Yeah, our goal is to just continue to execute what we set out to do at the beginning of the game. I think our plan is working ultimately. We just got to trust it, right? Sometimes you lose a little trust when you see a shot miss or they hit a tough one. You got to continue to trust that over 40 minutes what you set out to do will work.
Early on, you talked about pressure, keeping consistency, and dialing it in, and that seemed to be the difference maker once you kind of reminded the guys what your point was out here on the court.
Yeah, we're the best when we're the aggressor, right? And they did a great job that last 4 minutes. They were the aggressor, so we got a little bit on our heels, and then we made some mistakes that we wouldn't otherwise make. So we got to continue to be the aggressor in this second half, and I think we'll come out on top.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Sarah. S&T in the first half led by 11 points by Andrew Young, 7 points by Lavelle Williams, 5 points by Cameron Stovall, 4 for Zach Brown, 3 apiece for Ryan Soroka and Blaise Beauchamp, and 1 point for Adam Rickman. Aiden Burns and Alex Benassi played but did not score in the first half for an S&T team that shot 11 of 30 overall from the field for 36.7%, 6 of 14 from 3 that shot 43%, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75%. For McKendree in the first half led offensively by Luka Mateski with 13 points. Joey Niesman added 7, Hayden Meeks with 6, 2 apiece for Noah Franklin and Kevin Stein, Destin Whitaker, Chavez Woods, Rennie Harris, and Justin King all played but did not score for a McKendree team that shot 52%, 12 of 23 overall, 2 of 10 from three-point range, and 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Rebounds, 17-14 S&T, 6-1 on the offensive end. Those 6 offensive rebounds leading to 4 second chance points, 8 turnovers for McKendree, 6 turnovers for Missouri S&T. McKendree outscoring the Miners 20-10 in the paint, but the difference being beyond the arc for S&T with those 4 additional three-pointers, and that's where we're at right now. The margin is 4, 34-30. It'll be Miner basketball to start the second half. Again, coming off a 7-0 run to end the first half. McKendree's last basket came at the 4:47 mark of the first half, so S&T's defense really stepped it up during the final almost full quarter of that first half. Benassi will check it in right in front of us. Miners looking to advance to the semifinals. The winner of this game will play at 12 o'clock on Saturday against the winner of tomorrow's 4-5 matchup between the Lincoln Blue Tigers and the Lewis Flyers. For second half play-by-play, back to my man, John Edwards.
Thank you, Tyler. Miners start with the basketball here to start half number 2 with a 4-point lead. Out to the corner, it's Soroka. Soroka bodied up, double team on the way. Ball stripped to the floor, winds up on the floor. Benassi drives, and there's going to be a blocking foul underneath. That's going to be on Noah Franklin. That'll be Franklin's third.
Franklin looked deep here. Obviously, we don't have the overhead view from obviously sitting courtside. Looked like the heels were inside that restricted arc. And Benassi with the aggressive take heads to the free throw line today for the first time.
Benassi on the season, 83% from the foul line, held scoreless in the first half. First free throw is good. Hayden Meeks will come in for Noah Franklin. That's a big loss offensively for George Suggs' team.
I'm not a huge plus-minus person. I know that the analytics have leaned that way a little bit, but it is interesting to know. It does seem to line up a little bit today. Zach Brown off the bench for S&T played 7 minutes in the first half, recorded a +6. So, again, some solid minutes from Brown. We said his name a lot when he was out there, but some really good bench minutes from S&T really has extended this lead to 6 now.
Mateski, Niesman drives, gets the defender in the air. Shot's going to be blocked. The second block of the game for Andrew Young, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Miners basketball.
Yeah, blocked it right back down onto Niesman, who tried to grab it as he was falling down, couldn't control it, and it went out of bounds.
Williams drives, layup is good.
It's now an 11-0 run for the Miners, going back to almost the 15-minute mark of the first half.
Cameron Stovall in the game for the Miners with 3 fouls here to start the half. A little bit surprising.
Bill Walker hoping to put the pressure on and step on the necks of the Bearcats as this lead is up to 8 for the Miners.
Damon, Stein, Mateski. Meeks with 10 on the shot clock. Back to Mateski. Drive and a steal by Stovall.
Got a great pick at the top of the key by Meeks, but couldn't turn the corner quickly enough.
Williams floater, no good. Mateski with the rebound. Niesman. Into the corner, Mateski for three. Rolls around the rim, no good. Soroka with the rebound. Benassi pulls up for three. Pinballs around the rim, no good. Mateski with another rebound.
Boy, 2 pinballs on back-to-back ends. It felt like they would have changed the whole momentum of the game.
Niesman, Meeks drives right side. Loose basketball, it's going to go out of bounds. It will be McHenry basketball with 17 on the shot clock. Stein to inbound. Meeks back to Stein to get it to Niesman with 15. Mateski turns the corner, loses it. Meeks with 8. Meeks, hook shot, good. If you're going to lose the basketball to someone, get it in the hands of Hayden Meeks.
Well, Meeks hit the last McHenry hoop with 4:47 to go in the first half. 7 minutes and 7 seconds later, Meeks hits another one. And then McHenry finally gets some points, but gives 2 right back.
Ryan Soroka gets a bucket for the Miners. Lead still 8. Meeks picked up the dribble, loses it. Miners lose it back. Meeks spots for 3. Count it.
Hayden Meeks is putting the Bearcats on his shoulders and keeping the purple and black in this ball game.
Williams pulls back for a 3 off the iron, no good. Ball loose, tapped out toward midcourt. Williams will keep it alive. Left corner, it's Benassi. Down low, it's Stovall. Stovall gets his arm grab, no call. Soroka drives right, picks up the dribble, fadeaway jumper is good. Back-to-back buckets by Ryan Soroka.
The balanced scoring of this S&T team starting to come through. 11-9, 7-5, 5-4. So many options for this team on the press right here, tipped away.
Barely able to get it in, nearly a 5-second call. Niesman. Take to the basket by Whitaker, kicks to the corner to get it around. Stein for 3, no good. Loose ball, rebound. Williams back the other way. 3-on-3. Soroka for 3. No good. And there's going to be a foul. Destin Whitaker picks up the foul. That's going to be his first. Chavez Woods and also Rennie Harris into the game for the Bearcats. Stovall gets the defender in the air. Runner through the middle is good. By Cameron Stovall, his first bucket of the game. Lead is 9. Harris, Meeks, now Mateski. And there's going to be a foul on Stovall. That's going to be his 4th. Media timeout on the floor. 15:40 to go in the second half. Miners extend their lead. Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network. Missouri S&T extends their lead here in the half, outscoring McHenry 10-5. 44-35 is your score. Missouri S&T 4 of 8 from the floor here to start the half. McHenry 2 of 5. Send it over to Sarah.
Well, gentlemen, as you heard Coach Suggs, they're coming back in from the locker room earlier talking about the aggressor. They play well when they're more on the aggressive side. During that time out there, he mentioned controlling what we can, so let's do that. Focus on what we can do out there on the court, contest them, give them a ride, be confident, and get back to playing aggressive.
Thank you, Sarah. Mateski baseline. Gets the defender in the air. Harris drives, spins. Meeks picks up the dribble. Harris with 5. Harris drives. Runner no good. Loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be S&T basketball as Meeks and Mateski both were on the floor.
Wasn't going to be much available for McHenry anyway, with only 1 on the shot clock when that went out of bounds.
Williams uses the screen. Nearly stolen away. Benassi into the corner. Rickman baseline has it smacked out of bounds by Kevin Stein. Williams gets it inbounds. Williams gets it back. Checked his feet for a minute after the pass. Pull-up jumper is going to be no good. Harris with the rebound. Chavez Woods. Meeks. Stein underneath Harris. Shots no good. Contact, no call. And a steal by Chavez Woods. The entire McHenry bench sprung up after that last play offensively where there was contact and no call. Layup is going to be no good, and there's going to be a foul.
A lot less contact that time around.
That's a deep foul, number 23, Adam Rickman, his second.
Adam Rickman picks up the foul. That's going to be his second. Look, Mateski holding the left side of his face.
At the line, number 5, Luka Mateski to shoot 2.
Mateski got out to a real hot start in this game. He's got 13 in the first half, but really, I would say from like the 8-minute mark of that first half through now, he's been pretty much invisible.
Yeah, he had 13 really through the first 10 minutes, like you were saying there, John, and really disappeared from the offensive focus. Credit S&T's defense as well, but he needs to see the ball go through the hoop.
Makes both free throws. Miners' lead is 7. Benassi. Rickman. Williams. Young. Now Soroka. Soroka pull-up jumper. Rolls around the rim and gets a friendly roll.
Right, Soroka.
Soroka having a big second half. Meeks, now Stein. Meeks left open for 3. Pinballs in and out, no good. Rickman with the rebound. Williams. Soroka gets banged around and he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
McHenry foul number 42, Rennie Harris, his third personal
Rennie
foul.
Harris picks up the foul. It's going to be his third. Soroka will go to the free throw line. 85% for Soroka from the free throw line. Free throw from Soroka is good. Zach Brown for the Miners. Joey Niesman for the Bearcats. Soroka makes both free throws. Lead is 11.
First time in double figures. S&T's had McKendree on the ropes a couple of times, trying to land that knockout punch. McKendree's responded. Can they do it again here? Nope.
Chavez Woods with the long shot goes out of bounds.
Just cannot let this S&T team get too far away.
Williams gives it to Beauchamp. Soroka. Rickman. Beauchamp gets fouled. Chavez Woods with the foul.
Chavez Woods, his first personal foul.
Already the fourth team foul of the half on McKendree.
Brown, Williams, down the lane, pull up at the elbow, jumper, no good. Brown tapped at it. Mateski comes away with the rebound.
The bigger thing right here for S&T, Young, Stovall, Benassi, guys that usually log some big minutes, all getting some time on the bench right now, and the lead continues to expand.
There's going to be an offensive foul on Hayden Meeks. It's going to be Meeks' third. Noah Franklin will come back in. He's got 3 fouls.
Rebound margin continues to grow for S&T. It's now a +9, including +8 on the offensive end, 9-1. No second chance points for McKendree in the ball game.
Beauchamp. Travel by Williams.
Into the game for S&T, number 12.
Aiden Burns will come in for the Miners. He'll come in for Ryan Soroka.
Again, John, we talked about that 8 out of 10 start for McKendree from the floor. Since then, just 6 of 22, and also just said, they're not getting offensive rebounds either. So it's 6 of 22, and it's one and done every time on those misses.
But it's not even like it's a comfortable one possession either.
It's a lot of work.
It's
every
a ton
time.
of work just to even get a shot off here. Mateski backing in Burns underneath. Rennie Harris gets fouled. Media timeout on the floor. 11:59 to go here in the second half. Miners up in double digits back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Missouri S&T up by 11 here in half number 2. John Edwards, Tyler Madsen, Sarah Daly on hand here. 4 days and 14 games. It's always a good grind for us at the end of the winter sports season. Rennie Harris will be at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2.
We've been stuck at 48-37 for a bit as Harris misses the first.
Harris on the season, 58%. Harris misses both, and that's big.
And again, coming out of the media timeout, Bill Walker still getting to keep some of those big minute guys on the bench and sitting on this 11-point lead.
Brown missed the cutter. Burns for three. No good. Rickman with the rebound. Inside, Young. Bad pass stolen away by Harris. Really the only consistent guy for this Bearcat team here this afternoon has been Mateski. Three from the left corner, rolls around the rim, no good. Beauchamp with the rebound.
McHenry's going to have to turn S&T over a little bit more.
Beauchamp with the floater, no good. Franklin on the rebound.
Or get real quick possessions like that, but even still, Bearcats have just been stymied on offense here for the past almost 13 minutes of game time.
And they only have 5 scorers throughout the entire game. Three is good by Joey Niesman. Niesman now the third Bearcat in double digits. He's got 10. And a timeout taken by Missouri S&T. It'll be a media timeout. Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
.10:43 to go. The top-seeded Miners of Missouri S&T leading McKendree 48-40 in this opening quarterfinal of the 2025 GLVC Basketball Championship Tournament from Highland Arena in St. Charles. Send it over to Sarah Daly once again.
All right, thanks, guys. During that media timeout there, Coach Suggs from McKendree talking about the guys that need to settle in. He said, let's keep the aggressiveness going, but we also can't back off of our discipline. Our discipline needs to stay sharp. That's what we had early on, and we need to get back to that. So that's going to be the focus here in the next couple of minutes.
Sarah Daly dropping it like it's hot. Left side, it's Williams. Burns. Beauchamp back to Burns. Williams has to shoot three on the shot clock. Beauchamp at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. Whitaker with the rebound. That was the best defensive set from McHenry the whole game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that was fantastic, especially coming out of a timeout where, you know, S&T's drawing up a play to come out of it. Solid defense by McHenry, gets a stop, and now comes back the other way.
Mateski with a bad pass may have been deflected. Back the other way, Joey Niesman will pick up the foul. 16 foul on the Bearcats here in half.
So yeah, John, that next foul is going to put a Missouri S&T team in the bonus the rest of the way. You know, arguably one of the few flaws of this S&T squad, just 70% as a team from the free throw line. Would like to see that trend a little bit higher as March continues on.
Williams, hook shot, rolls around the rim, no good. Mateski with the rebound. Mateski with his 8th rebound of the game. Neiman double teamed. Whitaker gets the defender in the air. Skip pass near side. Mateski for three. Count it. Luka Mateski now with 18. He leads all scorers. It's a 5-point lead now for the Miners. There's going to be a foul.
going to be underneath, not on the block up top.
Destin Whitaker picks up the foul.
His second personal foul.
It's going to be his second. Andrew Young will go to the free throw line. 1-1 for the rest of the game. So 9 minutes of foul shots coming up. They'll call 2 shots. But still 9 minutes plus of S&T going to the free throw line. First one for Young is good. Ryan Soroka comes in for Aiden Burns. One of 2. Mateski with another rebound, his 9th. Mateski, left side, into a double team, bad pass, turnover. And a steal by Chavez Woods. Near side, Whitaker. Into the middle of the lane, scoops it underneath. Franklin gets the defender all the way underneath the basket. Didn't do anything with the basketball. Niesman for 3. Count it. Joey Niesman.
All of a sudden, what felt like all of the momentum in the world on the Miners side of the court, up 11. It's a one-possession game, John. 8.5 to go. Miners up 3.
Take to the basket by Williams is good. Stops a 9-2 run by the Bearcats over the last 5 minutes. Another turnover. Jammed home by Andrew Young. And the foul. Bill Walker's looking for an intentional foul. Noah Franklin picks up the foul. And they're going to go look at it. Send both teams over to the bench.
Franklin got in there so late. It almost looked like he was trying to, he couldn't get his momentum stopped. It looked like he was just trying to catch him on the way down. Not that he was actually, I felt like he wasn't even to him by the time Young went up to dunk it. But it's almost like Franklin's momentum just carried him into where he's landing. So, which again, is a foul. A guy's got to be able to come down. I'm not saying that's the case, but it certainly didn't look like there was any malicious intent there. Our officials today, Cody Crum, Wesley Harper, and Eric Dust are going to go to the monitor here to take a look. Again, coming up next at approximately 2:15 will be our number 2 seed, the Missouri St. Louis Tritons, against the number 7 seed Rockhurst Hawks. And then the rest of the men's quarterfinals will be tomorrow afternoon, when we'll have the number 4 seed Blue Tigers of Lincoln, conference newcomers, taking on the Flyers of Lewis, some of the conference originals. And then the 2:15 game tomorrow will be the 3rd seeded Peacocks of Upper Iowa and the 6th seeded Bulldogs of Truman. The winner of this will get the winner of Lincoln Lewis on Saturday at noon. Again, the format change here at the GLVC tournament a couple years ago, giving the 1 and the 2 seeds the opportunity to play on Thursday for both the men and the women, to give that day off on Friday should you win and move on. But coming with that is a nice little benefit for the 7 and 8 seeds. If you're able to pull that upset, John, you get that day off. So both of these teams, you can maybe put the pedal to the metal a little bit more. Obviously, you're going to go hard if you're a McKendree team whose season is on the line. But even still, you get that benefit of these games today, knowing you get tomorrow off. You have that normal Thursday, Saturday rhythm of a regular season feel. Whereas if you're playing tomorrow, you got 3 games in 3 days. As our officials continue to look at the monitor, we'll take a look around the region. The GLIAC and the GMAC conference tournaments are underway.
MIAA championship taking place over in Kansas City. Washburn, the number 1 seed, trails Central Oklahoma in the second half, 58-55.
That'd be a big upset over there as well. Washburn, the number 1 seed in the central, number 1 ranked team, I should say, in the central region right now. GLVC, the last ones, we're the last ones to the party here to get the quarterfinals underway. Both the GLIAC and the GMAC have done so already. And in the GMAC, the big upsets, the number 1 and 2 seeds, Findlay and Kentucky Wesleyan, going down at home earlier this week. So Findlay ranked 7th in the region, Kentucky Wesleyan ranked 9th in the region. Both bow out in the GMAC quarterfinals, so there will be a bid thief from the GMAC. However, Thomas More, the number 4 seed, is still alive, and if Thomas More advances, we will find out how the GMAC handles that automatic qualifier from the GMAC. So it's Hillsdale, Thomas More, Cedarville, and Malone, the 4 advancing teams to the semifinals. In the GLIAC, Michigan Tech, Lake Superior State, Ferris State, the numbers 2, 3, and 4 ranked teams in the region are through to the semifinals after home wins. And Northern Michigan, the number 4 seed, also took care of business. So top 4 seeds on to the weekend in the GLIAC. John Wesley Miller, Wesley Johnson just came over, talked to us a little bit about Wesley Harper, which is 3rd time's the charm. Just came over. What do we got here?
It's just going to be a common foul on Noah Franklin, which will be his 4th. And then Andrew Young will shoot just the 1 to complete the 3-point play. And he makes it. Lead is back to 8 for the Miners. Coming up on the 8-minute mark to go here in half number 2. Stein, Whitaker. Stein, baseline, loses the defender, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Alex Benassi.
I've really been waiting for Kevin Stein to get going. Scored 24 in the earlier meeting between those 2 teams. 2nd team all-conference performer. Averages 14 per game. Is just 1 of 3 from the floor. And this is his first trip to the free throw line.
First free throw from Stein off the glass is good.
Lead had ballooned to 8 for S&T, but at McHenry going to do what they've done, try to reel them back in just a bit.
Next free throw from Stein is good. Williams, offensive foul. A little forearm shiver to Joey Niesman's chin. It's going to be the 2nd foul on Williams. Niesman. Meeks. Now Stein back inside, down low for Meeks. Layup is good. Good screen and roll by Meeks. Benassi.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Jen. I'll say a couple free throws, a turnover, and then a bucket, and it's back to a 4-point ball game. Great take along the baseline.
Blaze Beauchamp with the take. He gets fouled. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line for 1. Chavez Woods picks up the foul. Beauchamp at the free throw line. .76% misses the free throw. Woods with the rebound. Lead is 6 for the Miners, approaching 7 minutes to go here in the second half. Could we see an upset by the 8 seed here today, who won't go away? They just keep hanging around. They have alligator blood in their system.
And now a loose ball foul by the Miners. This tournament has not been immune to an 8 over a 1 in the past few years, so it wouldn't be a new thing, but it is definitely something that has made its presence known between the Vidal Center and Highland Arena over the past few years. Nope.
Turnover off the inbounds, and there's going to be a foul on Kevin Stein. I'm surprised it wasn't an intentional foul considering he grabbed the jersey. It's a 10th team foul on the Bearcats. So the Miners will shoot 2 the rest of the way.
Yeah, that was right in front of the official who made that call. That was, really, to use the soccer term, denied a goal-scoring opportunity pretty blatantly.
I think he would have been given a yellow card on that. Benassi's free throw is good. Benassi with just 3 points here on the afternoon. Tough shooting here this afternoon. He's 0 for 5 from the floor. Makes both. Lead is 8 once again. Full court pressure. Miners now will settle back into a half court pressure defense. Niesman. Baseline, it's Meeks. Meeks. Fadeaway jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Loose ball. Kept alive by Beauchamp. Beauchamp. Left side. Williams. Soroka. Beauchamp. Benassi. Soroka, deep 3. Good! Soroka now at 14 and a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll step aside with the Miners lead back to double digits. Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network.
At Primo Designs, we offer a full range of products to showcase your brand. Our products are crafted with the highest quality materials, from stylish apparel to versatile promotional items, ensuring your brand is always front and center. Make your brand stand out with apparel and promotional products that leave a lasting impression. Streamline your ordering process with our efficient ordering system for both apparel and promotional products. Quick, easy, and reliable. Trust Primo Designs to deliver excellence in every order. Visit primodesigns.net today to learn.
.5:58 to go here in the second half. Sarah, what do you have?
Well, guys, Coach Bill Walker very excited right now with the momentum and what they have going here for Missouri S&T. He's talking about being confined, being aggressive, and keep pushing. If you're getting tired, let me know. We'll try and get you some breaths off the bench. But again, you have to communicate, and he said, let's just keep fighting.
Mateski down low. Off the backboard, it goes in. Mateski now with 20. The rebound away from a double-double for Luka Mateski. Soroka. They get it inside. Meeks defends. Jumper is good inside by Andrew Young.
So many easy bunny looks for the Miners today. Lead back to 11, approaching that 5-minute mark of the second half.
Meeks. Niesman spins in the lane. Jumper, no good. Young with the rebound. Soroka. Beauchamp. Williams inside. Soroka stripped by Whitaker. Mateski. Covered by Benassi into a double team, and there's going to be a foul underneath. '17 foul on the Miners will send Luka Mateski to the free throw line.
At the line, number 5, Luka Mateski to shoot 1 and a bonus.
Mateski with 20 here today. Really has been the most consistent player for McHenry offensively here in this game. I mean, even though that they have 2 other players in double digits, I mean, it's a significant drop-off after that.
Yeah, been a really solid option for George Suggs' ball club, and obviously missed some time this year. Only played in 17 of the team's 27 games, but averaging just under 10 points per game. But on the season, has shot nearly 60% from the floor, and in limited three-point shooting is 48% from three. So has been an efficient offensive player when he's been healthy and able to play during the season.
Young, 10 on the shot clock. Benassi. Williams, shot no good. Mateski pushes it back the other way, and there's going to be a foul on Alex Benassi.
Well, and I think Bill Walker's got a bit of a beef there. There was a lot of contact as Williams went up on that take to the hoop, and then obviously much lighter contact, still a foul, but some much lighter contact on the other end on, just seconds after what he was already up. What would we say earlier? Therapeutically talking to the officials.
Yes.
So
I didn't realize that coaches get therapy out of talking to officials.
Most coaches, I think, get sent to therapy because of how they talk to officials. So
Mateski makes both. 7-point lead, 4 minutes to go here in the second half.
That's the thing. S&T can't take the air out of the basketball yet. This is still just a 7-point game. McHenry has continued to claw back time and time again. So while it's good to run an offense, it's good to take a shot and a look when you have one.
Soroka turnaround jumper is good.
That's a really good take. That's a really hard thing to guard. That's a graduate student knowing exactly the situation and what he needs to do.
Whitaker for three. Way off the mark. Loose ball. Young gets to it. Media timeout with 3:04 to go in this one. Miners lead by 9. Back after this on the GLVC Sports Network. Back inside Highland Arena, John Edwards, Tyler Madsen, Sarah Daly. Game number 1 of the men's quarterfinals. Number 1 seed Missouri S&T Miners, led by as many as 11 here in the second half. McHenry just won't go away. They keep hanging around. Every time they've got the lead from 11 down to 3, and then Missouri S&T starts to pull away again.
Yeah, this really that long drought for McHenry. That was the last 5 minutes of the first half plus the first couple minutes of the second half. allowed S&T to really get into their defensive groove while also taking care of things on the offensive end. And that's what built that lead, and it really is sort of xylophone, really kind of just seesaw back and forth as McKendree able to get this back to double figures yet again. McKendree has been swinging, but they just have not been able to get within a possession here most of the second half.
Niesman, under 3 minutes to go here in the second half. Stein, covered by Beauchamp. Stein just powers his way to the basket, misses the bunny. Ball is loose on the floor. They're going to call it's a held ball. It'll be Bearcats basketball.
I'd like to see them actually call the alternate possession there. Both players, as the ball was being fumbled around, were yelling timeout. And sometimes you see it get credited when nobody really actually has the basketball. So I do like to see the official waiting to see it play out and making sure that really nobody ever had possession and calling the alternate possession instead.
Turnover off the inbound. Beauchamp up over midcourt.
Boy, Young using his length there to deflect that inbounds pass. And now, you mentioned a little bit ago, you don't want to take the air out of the ball yet. Now you can start to think about doing so. 2:22 to go, 12 on the shot clock, and a 10-point lead for S&T.
Williams steps into a three, rolls around the rim, no good. Soroka got a hand on it, but Kevin Stein comes away with the basketball. Whitaker, now Mateski. Mateski gets fouled. He sells it really well. Gives you that head bob thing, and the next thing you know, you hear a whistle. More therapy for Bill Walker. Mateski go to the free throw line, shooting. Giving him a 1-and-1, or are they giving him 2?
They're still 1-and-1.
Still
a 1-on-1. Yep.
I didn't know if they were going to give him 2 because he was in the act of shooting.
I don't agree with that being in the act of shooting, but I've seen less called being in the act of shooting, so you were right to question it.
Mateski now with 25.
Perfect, 10 of 10 from the free throw line.
26 now by Mateski, which is a season high. Had 21 back on March 1st against Southwest Baptist. He's got a double-double here today with 10 rebounds. He had a season-high 13 rebounds against SBU back in January. Up next, it'll be Umsel and Rockhurst in the 2-7 matchup. I had a chance to chat with Chico Jones, the assistant coach, Bob Sunvold's Umsel Tritons. He said, season got out to a rough start. He goes, but we're here. He goes, anything can happen. And he's so right. We've seen it so many times over the last couple of seasons. Williams, Soroka, all the way up court. Meeks with the steal.
They're running into a potential 10-second violation anyway, so not a terrible idea just to chuck it down court.
Niesman with the spinning driving move to get it to go. Soroka. They're going to call a foul on Hayden Meeks. It's going to be Meeks' fourth. And I'll send Ryan Soroka to the free throw line. Soroka misses the first.
Settling in toward that season average of about 70% as a team. This is both, and it's still a 2-possession game, 90 seconds to go. Lot of time for McKendree.
Niesman drives, had the defender, they kick it out. Meeks. Whitaker spots for three, off the rim, no good. And Mateski is going to get fouled.
S&T foul number 34, Andrew Young, his second.
Andrew Young picks up the foul, his second.
Luka, Mateski, timeout.
Timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. We'll step aside with them. 74 seconds to go, back after this. Luka Mateski will go to the free throw line for the Bearcats with 74 seconds to go. It's still a 6-point lead for the Miners. Still some life for this Bearcats basketball team. Free throw is good by Mateski. Mateski remains perfect on the afternoon from the free throw line. Lead is 4 for the Miners.
The lead was 11 just 3 minutes ago, and it's all of a sudden a 4-point game, and S&T frantically trying to get the ball across the timeline.
Young, Williams underneath Beauchamp, good.
Much needed bucket there for S&T.
Niesman for three. Off the rim, no good. Beauchamp with the rebound. There's going to be a foul on Hayden Meeks. Meeks will foul out.
Hayden Meeks, his 5th personal foul.
Well, if you're McKendree, you needed those last 2 possessions to go the exact opposite of what happened. Couldn't give up the easy layup, and then on the other end, you just needed a bucket to fall. As this is a 6-point game now, chance to make it a 3-possession game at the line will be Benassi, who's a perfect 4 of 4 at the line, 0 of 5 everywhere else on the field.
Franklin will come in for Meeks, who fouls out. Free throw is good. Benassi makes both free throws. The lead is 8 with 45 seconds to go. Franklin, Mateski, Stein for three, no good. Franklin with the rebound, put back, but it's blocked from behind.
Big afternoon for Andrew Young. 17 points, his 5th block to go with 5 rebounds. And now S&T's starting to feel semifinal Saturday.
At the line to shoot 2, number 2, Alex Mateski.
Benassi misses the first. He was perfect up until then. Misses the second. Franklin. Mateski just has the ball ripped out of his hands. Fifth steal of the game for Andrew Young. Third steal, sorry. I was looking at the blocks. It was a slow start for Missouri S&T, Tyler, but once they got things going, it seemed like after that first media timeout, things really took off for this Miner team throughout the rest of the game. They had a wholesale line change of players come in, and then the defense ramped up the rest of the game.
Yeah, kicked it into high gear, and we talk about just the breadth of depth for this S&T group. 17 for Young, 16 for Soroka, 11 for Williams, 8 for Beauchamp, 7 for Stovall, who's only played 10 minutes, 6 for Benassi, 4 for Brown. I mean, so it's all the way down the line. Whatever 5 are on the court, there's scoring options there. And, you never know how close the team is to potentially locking in a number 1 seed in the region, but S&T en route to trying to pass that first test.
Justin King and Chavez Woods come into the game for the Bearcats. Luka Mateski gets fouled.
Foul, number 5, Ryan Soroka. His first personal foul.
Ryan Soroka with the foul.
At the line, number 5, Luka Mateski.
Oh, he just did. Yeah.
Mateski misses both. He was 13 of 13 into that last possession. Beauchamp will run it out, and Missouri S&T will pick up a win here today, and they'll play in the semifinals on Saturday against an opponent yet to be determined. Final score 70-62. For the contest, the Miners shoot 42% from the floor, 23 of 55 for the contest.
Men's quarterfinals between number 2, Missouri St. Louis, and number 7, Rutgers University.
Joined now by head coach Bill Walker. And first of all, Coach, congratulations on the win here today. We talked about the game. You guys got off to a slow start, but you made subs in the early in that first half where you subbed 3 or 4 different guys in, and defensively the intensity picked up right away.
I agree with you, John. We sub and play 9 guys every half of every game, 3 of which are freshmen. But it's kind of like an investment. You know that, okay, you've got that storm to weather with freshmen who make some mistakes and some good plays you saw, but we're a little better rested down the stretch. Those missed free throws notwithstanding.
You had said that at the half that sometimes you have conversations that are therapeutic. Do you feel like you got enough therapy here today?
You know who else got therapy is my wife. She yells at the refs more than I do, so at least she's not yelling at me. So, no, and it's a competitive game, and I'm not proud of doing it, but you got to let them know what you think. And I never get personal, I never swear or anything, but it's a survive and advance situation Valvano coined 100 years ago that win by 1, win by 21. It's just fun to stay around and get to play another day with these guys up here.
Talk about the second half of Ryan Soroka. Winds up with 16 points in a game. Only had a couple of buckets in the first half, but really early in that second half set the tempo offensively for you.
John, I bet if you look back and however we're going to classify dagger, like a shot that if this goes, we're going to probably win. We're in control. He's probably hit as many as anybody on our team all year, and he certainly did it today. He's a fifth-year senior. He's a transfer from Illinois Wesleyan, which is very strong at the Division III levels, used to winning championships, so he's been a great player on and off the floor for us.
Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll send it over to Sarah Daly, who has Ryan Soroka.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, John, and thanks, Coach, for that. Yeah, Coach was just talking about your performance out there, fifth-year senior, so this is your chance to shine, and that's exactly what you did in this first game.
Yeah, it's my last year. You know, us seniors, he told us to say something to the guys before the game, and just the common talk was just give it everything you got and live with the result, and I really thought our energy really made the difference in this one today. So, yeah.
It definitely increased as the game went on, and I showed you some of your numbers, and you were kind of impressed, and you're like, yeah, except for those last 2 free throws, but it was down to the wire at that point, and I think in your head you were just ready to go on to the next round.
Yeah, we just had to make it interesting. I'll tell you what, we got to practice some free throws tomorrow. We've been through a lot of tough games, and I feel like that showed later in the game. We knew that that's such a tough team. Like, they were never going to go away, and that was our message throughout the game, that it was going to be tough. It's never going to be easy. So, I'm proud of our guys.
Well, congratulations. Go enjoy it, and we'll see you next on Saturday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, John, back to you.
Again, S&T 70-62 winners over McKendree. S&T shoots 23 of 55 for the game. Mark of 42%, 7 of 20 from three-point range, 17 of 28 from the free throw line. McKendree finishes the game 20 of 47 overall, 43%, 6 of 23 from deep, 26%, and 16 of 22 from the charity stripe. For S&T, 3 players in double figures, Andrew Young, Ryan Soroka, and Lavelle Williams, 17, 16, and 11 for the Miners, who advanced to the Saturday semifinal and are now 24-4 on the season. For McKendree, whose season comes to an end at 14-14, 28 points and 12 rebounds for Luka Mateski, 15 points for Joey Niesman, and 13 points for Hayden Meeks.
That'll wrap things up from our first quarterfinal game here this afternoon. Starting in about 30 minutes, it'll be the UMSL Tritons, the 2 seed, taking on the Rockhurst Hawks, the 7 seed. Step aside, we'll come back with game number 2 from Highland Arena in the men's quarterfinals. Have a pleasant good afternoon.